What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Thursday Live with me, your host, Lior Vaknin. Today we're going to touch on a very painful subject that some of you have experienced, what I'm going to talk about firsthand. And for the rest of you, you better listen up, especially if you're planning on advertising with Google Guaranteed, Google Local Service Ads, and I think it's very, very valuable for every service business owners. So the topic of today is why Google Guaranteed or why Google Local Service Ads is unreliable. So for those of you who don't know, Google Local Service Ads is basically an attempt of Google to try to validate genuine and authentic service business owners to advertise on their platform. There's a lot of instances where in Google Ads people have been turned out to be scammers or overcharged people, and this is Google's attempt to validate for the end user that this specific service provider is legitimate and is going to give you a good service. They do it by several measures. First of all, as someone who needs to go, as a service business owner, you need to go through the advanced verification process, which includes basically background check. They verify that you have all the tools needed, a business card, that your car has stickers, and basically you're legitimate business. Okay, that's on one part. And the second part is that in order for you to get approved, you must have your Google Business Profile with at least 2 reviews on it. So that way they can see that there are clients who are leaving good reviews about your business. Okay? So this is even before you want to advertise, you need to go through this very tedious process that oftentimes, from weeks can turn into months. Now, on a side note, I would say that if you're, for instance, if you're a locksmith or garage door, if you're not doing those things, you can't advertise on Google Ads. Okay? If you don't have a business verification, this is prerequisite, this is a requirement for all locksmiths. Garage door, my life is done free. It will expand more services until all services owners have to go through the ads verification process. Now, because of that, I'm not kidding, because of the fact that it takes sometimes it can take months making clients or locksmiths to work with this, they're already going through this process. But let's talk about the benefits of Google Guarantee. Basically, it charges you as a service business owner, it charges you only for calls. Okay? You don't get charged for clicks, whereas this is something that happens a lot of times when people don't know how to advertise. They spend tons of money on Google Ads, they don't get any results, get frustrated, and just shut it down. So with Google Guarantee, the way it works is that you're going to charge only for calls that you're receiving that last longer than 30 seconds. And even if there are some calls that you basically dispute or saying that they were closed, supposedly they can reimburse your account and won't charge you for that. Okay? Now these are some of the good part. It's very easy to set up. It's not something super complicated like Google Ads is. And it's very convenient. You set your budget and set your area, the type of services that you're offering, and it's pretty much set and forget. Now, what are the downsides of Google Guaranteed, or why Google Guaranteed is unreliable and you can't just put all your eggs in this one marketing basket? We're going to touch on 5 main things. The first one is the fact that, four things. First one is that you're highly dependent on clients' reviews and feedbacks. Okay, a lot of service business owners say that they feel like they're held by the balls by the clients, that they know that they can't do any price increase prices, or they can overcharge, which is good, but sometimes you have an idea of how much a project would cost, or how much a work would cost. You get to the place and you see that it's something that is way more complicated or way more advanced. And so the clients on their side take advantage of it. Oh, if it's not doing a good job, then I'm going to report him back to Google Ads, Google Guarantee, sorry. And if this is done for multiple times, Google Guarantee would just kick you off their platform and you won't be able to advertise at all. Okay? So you almost like you're walking on eggshells just to make sure that you're not, hurting anyone's feeling, that you're almost in the mercy of the customer, which is never a fun feeling, especially if you're a professional service business owner. The second part is that, and this is the absolute fact, no one knows how the algorithm works, okay? And when I say no one, I mean even people inside Google. Now, when people join my program, I explain them the fundamentals and I explain them what they need to do in order to get ranking. But still, I have clients who got amazing results, and I have a few clients who are still trying to push and don't really get their Google Guaranteed up and running. And this could be for various reasons. One is that there are only 3 results up on Google Guaranteed on the desktop, and only 2 on Google on the mobile mobile device. Now, with that, those who are already at the top and are doing great service, it's very hard for you to basically remove them and take their spot. Okay? And because of that, it's like almost like this program has succeeded way more than the developers were anticipating, or they haven't thought through this entire process. Because even if you put your bidding, for instance, in the Google Guaranteed, even if you rank up your bidding to $200, it doesn't mean that you'll be at the #1 spot. This is exactly why I encourage people to open up and do Google Guaranteed and Google Local Service Ads, but don't count just on that. Do as well Google Ads. Do as well your local SEO. Do as well your Facebook and Instagram ads. That way, you're diversifying, and you can't just have all your eggs in one basket that you're not fully controlling. Which takes us also to the third point, which I've seen and heard a lot of entrepreneurs who joined my program who told me, listen, Lior, I was at the #1 spot. I hired multiple technicians. I hired dispatcher. I brought on so many people. And all of a sudden, in one day, I went from making 20, 30, 40 leads per day to making 0 per week. And they told me, like, they've crushed me. It got to a point that I almost went bankrupt. And I heard not from one entrepreneur and not from one service business owner. I heard it from plenty. And so this is exactly why you can't just rely only on Google Local Service Ads. It's a great benefit, it's a great add-on, but you can't just trust this one aspect. And the fourth part, which is, especially if you're trying to grow your business, it's one of the most crucial parts, is that it's not scalable. Meaning, right now you're starting off in Jacksonville and you want to broaden your your advertisement to Tampa, you want to broaden your advertisement to Naples, you want to broaden your advertisement to Siesta Key and to Miami and to whatever it is. It's not scalable. And what happened actually for one of my clients is that they've expanded the reach or the radius that they're able to get with their Google guarantee to more than, I want to say, like more than 50 miles, if I'm not mistaken. Like that's the parameter that Google's guidelines is saying. And all of a sudden, they just got kicked out. Now, on the contrary, with Google Ads, you're able to expand to all parts of the state that you have your license. And if your service doesn't require you to have a license in order to run ads, you can run ads nationwide without any problem. Okay? So this comparison between Google Ads and Google Guarantee, know the downside. Yes, in Google Guaranteed, you're only paying for leads, but then you're highly dependent on clients' reviews and feedbacks. No one in Google knows how the algorithm works. You can get yourself removed for no reason at any time, and it's not scalable. On a contrast with Google Ads, if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna just, you're gonna go broke. So this is why I'm encouraging every service business owner, run Google Guaranteed. If it's working for you, great, but take this advantage and then start branching out into other parts. Google Ads, Google Business Profile, SEO, Facebook ads. Do all of this, and that way you become bulletproof to whatever changes happens. Now, if you don't know how to run Google Ads, if you don't know how to do local SEO and how to rank your Google Business Profile and how to run Facebook ads to generate leads, for you all, you're welcome to book a call with either me or one of my sales reps. There's going to be a link down in the comments and in the description below. It's a free discovery call. I'll understand more about your business, see if it's a fit for our program. You'll understand why a lot of service business owners come to us after being disappointed from the promises marketing agencies give to them, and understand that no one in the world would care about you growing your business and generating leads the way you do. And so step number one is for you to learn how the whole lead generation thing works, how you can learn and how you can actually generate your leads yourself. And then later on, you can basically delegate those tasks either to someone in your office, you can delegate the task to other people, virtual assistants, which is something that we're going over. And even we have companies that are still working with marketing companies that are making over $2-3 million a year in revenue. They're happy with their marketing company, but they just want to have more control, oversee it better, and know that they understand what they're actually doing and are able to monitor it better. So if this is something that is applicable for you, feel free to click on the link below. And if you have other questions, we're meeting here every Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to leave your question down in the comment section below. The lives are going up on our YouTube channel and on our private Facebook group. I'm going to put the link to those in the comment section below. So if you have a question on how you can rank your website, how you can generate leads for yourself, whether it's Google Ads, local SEO, Facebook ads, whatever it is, feel free to ask your question. This is me giving back to the community, and I'm going to see you all here next week. Peace.